So, um, so the three of you judge me. After you finish with all these videos, well, I don't know, however many there are. We're already going on 38, I think. Judge me. I welcome you to judge me. I welcome you to judge everyone. I don't have any issue with that. Now, of what you've learned so far, my question, Katya, Isaac, and Christian, is this. How much of what I've shared with you did you already know? I would dare to say probably none. None. Yeah. So that's why, like I've said before, I believe firmly, totally, that your mother has done everything to keep me away from you, three, because she knows me well enough to know that I will share with you the truth. But see, in the United States, had I said anything, even if I was still living in the United States right now, if I had tried to contact you while I was living in Virginia with your grandparents and all that, while my life was destroyed up there, listen, I knew then they could come and get me in Virginia, and they could put me in jail. That's why I couldn't contact your mother, couldn't contact any of you. I couldn't even send you a Christmas card, a birthday card. I couldn't even send you a present, because if I did, I could be put in jail for up to 10 years. Yeah, that's what your mother did. So, but here in Colombia, I can't be touched. Can't be touched. And now I am a Colombian. Yeah, let me show you. I'm a Colombian citizen. I'm back to what I was. Let me show it to you. It's really quite neat. But here it is. Yeah, that's my Colombian citizenship. I'm a Colombian citizen now, and all that kind of stuff. A whole different world. I can contact you finally, and I don't have to be no more concerned as to whether or not someone's going to be knocking at the door to put me in jail because I sent you an email. Incredible, isn't it, Isaac? What do you think, Christian? This is what was done to you. Wow, by your mother. Yet all the time during the court, all she'd say is, oh, it's so important for you to be in their lives. I would never do anything to keep you out of their lives. They need their father. Their father is important in order for them to grow up, mentally and all that good. A child, Isaac, Christian, and Katya need you in their lives. Right, Marisol. Right. Unbelievable. Your marriage to me was a fraud. You passed off yourself as a person of integrity, a person who had word, a person who had honor, a person who had character and everything. It's just like you said in the court about me. You were describing me, and that I'm like this and I'm like that and I'm like this and that's why you need the divorce and this, that. And I asked you a question. This is the only time that I can remember you told the truth. And I asked you, and I said, well, let me ask you a question, Mrs. Burbano, I would call you in the courtroom. And I said, all these things that you mentioned, wasn't I like that before you married me? And you told the truth there. You said yes. So see, what you married, who you married, you knew. I was transparent to you. You got exactly what you saw and knew and what I revealed. That's not what I got. You passed off, like I said, Marisol, as a person who had honor, integrity, who would never, ever denounce the Savior. I call him this Jesus Christ, and so on, that you would never, ever do anything to harm our family, that you would always stand firm and next to your husband, that he would be number one in your life, and that you and I would be in all that. And that was all a lie. You showed that completely throughout our marriage. And all that. Through our marriage, you never even supported what I did. You never encouraged me. You never did. And you're going to say, oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. No. And I'll tell you why. Yes, there were times where you said, oh, yeah, you're doing a great job. You're doing this. Very rare. But then the next day, you would totally come against that and just start bad-mouthing me and this, that. So, for you to say one day, oh, you're doing a great job, this, that, or whatever. Hey, you're working hard. And then the next day, you tear that apart. Do you think that the good had anything to do? No, totally destroyed it. Never had a woman that strengthened me, Never had a woman that supported me. Never had a woman that that knew how to say a good thing about me. And never had a woman that would defend me and stand up with me. But definitely had a woman that strengthened and supported her father against her husband. Had a woman who couldn't say thank you when I paid the bills, and I would talk to you about that, and you would say, I just didn't grow up that way. I just didn't grow up that way. Oh, gosh. To get you to say thank you for putting food on the table, I think it'd be easier for a dentist to take out a molar out of my mouth than for you to say thank you for anything during our marriage. It is just absolutely mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. I never, ever would have married you had I known what you were really like inside. The only thing good that I can recollect about our marriage overall is Katya, Isaac, and Christian. Would I do it all over again for them? Yes, I would. For them, I would. To have them, yes. To have them breathe, yes. To give them life to me, yes. Yes. But that's it. That's it. It is even the time when I lost a job. I'll admit this. Even the time when I lost a job, up there in St. Louis, that created all the problems, and then naturally gave your father the ability to then bribe you, and for you to be a Judas and betray our family and take the 30 pieces of silver in the form. That time when I did get back from St. Louis, that I was destroyed. I couldn't believe, because I knew the repercussions they were to us financially. I knew we were going to lose the house that we were buying from the owner directly. I knew all of that was lost. But I will admit, that night is the only night that I can remember in our entire marriage that you loved me. You saw the pain in me, and you loved me. That's the only night. But that didn't last, because the next day you jumped all over me. Why did you have to talk to that guy about this and about it being a Jew, that you were born, your parents were Jewish, and that you were Messianic and all that? And just even that night that you loved me, you had to take it away and steal it the next day. Just like all the other times. It's just incredible. It's just I have nothing good to remember of the relationship with you. Unbelievable. 12 years. And that's the only night. I mean, is there others? I'd have to really think hard, but that night stood out. I remember that night. But like I said, the next day, totally destroyed it. And that's what you would do in relation to, you say, I would encourage you. I would say, no, because the next day you'd destroy it. It's just like the word divorce. You started saying that from the honeymoon and all throughout the marriage, and I would say, stop saying divorce. Oh, but I just got to. Oh, gosh. The word divorce builds walls between husbands and wives in a marriage. Marisol, you build so many walls in our marriage. It's mind-blowing. A lot of what I'm saying is Michael Henstill will get this. Whether or not he listens to him, I don't know. But you know what? He went through what I went through. I went through a whole hell of a lot more than he did. But I totally understand why he did what he did. And everything that I said in those videos to Ian, I stand by as all being truth. But if you say that I'm lying, like you just said, like you told the judge when you changed our children's names to Busquets, that all these videos on YouTube were lies, yeah, well, point out the lies, Marisol, that are intentional. Now, if there's a misunderstanding, it's different, but you didn't say that there's misunderstanding. You said that I was lying. Well, point them out. Point them out. The videos are there. They'll always be there. They'll always be there. So go back, listen to them, point them out, statement by statement. I will explain to greater detail, etc. But see, you can't do that, Marisol, because they're truth. They're truth. All they do is make you more and more, like I said, like Ian used to do during high school. He just lied, one lie after another, until finally get caught, and then he suffer the consequences for it. Yeah, like that one time when I got home and you were absolutely beating the crap out of him, so much so that you took blood out of him. Yeah, you caused him to bleed. And I remember when I was going to try to stop you to get off of him, and you looked at me it's like a demon. You said to me, "You come near me and I'll come after you." I go, "Whoa, back off, dude."